Let's see what we got going on. Welcome back, everybody. What's this? A Monday live stream? That doesn't make any sense. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is Monday. It is a weird live stream day because we are doing Patreon rewards. So this month, part of the Patreon draw stream, which is today, is going to be just making tokens for tabletop RPGs or virtual tabletop RPGs. So we're gonna make stuff for Foundry, Roll20, and in the past I've done like a whole bunch of skulls, like enemy tokens. Last year we did rugby tokens. This year I think I'm gonna go through a list and we're just gonna see what we can create. And this might be a thing we do more frequently. Oni, hello, good morning. Yeah, we're gonna go through. We're gonna make I think we're gonna make humans. Probably make a dwarf token, a goblin token. Gonna try to hit all the basics, and then maybe we'll start getting some of the advanced races in there. And we're just gonna have fun with it. So yeah, so welcome in everyone. Give you an example of what we're working on. Transition to that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I at least think it's morning for you. It is. Well, I mean, it's afternoon now. Today's a little late start. We had some fun tokens I was working on. I was trying to get some other stuff taken care of. But here we are. Here we are now. Oh no, I have tavern music playing. Why is there tavern music playing? That's not supposed to be happening. Get out of here. Boop, boop. There we go. Good enough for me. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. So, here we are. We're going to be doing some stuff. It's going to be pretty chill today. I kind of wanted to start transitioning away from Twitch, just because YouTube is getting its stuff together and the D&D community is here. So, we'll still be streaming on Twitch, but I might start doing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays here on YouTube, and we'll just see how that goes for a little while. See what happens. So, we're here today to draw some stuff. So let's get to it. Let's get to it and let's do it. For those of you that... Whoops, that's bright green. That's not what I wanted at all. I am so sorry. There we go. That's better. It would be good to get some paper on here so people's eyeballs aren't burning. Let's do that. And we'll get on with the day. Luckily, I just have some paper sitting around. There we go. That's better. This is our border ring, which is what we're going to be aiming for. I'm going to make a copy of that real quick. Whoop! Everything broke. There we go. We'll turn that off, and then we'll drop this down to like very light, just so we have a general idea of how big we want to make this. And then we'll go from there. That's our plan. For those of you that are Twitch followers, you've probably seen me do a couple of these before in the past. I would not be surprised. Do we have... Oh my goodness. I don't have... Hold on. Just realized I don't have the music playing in here. There we go. We got to get back in the swing of things now that we're not on Twitch. See how that does. I never have good tokens to represent divination sensors or spiritual weapons. You know, that's a good point. Actually, I don't have those either. And I keep having to make them up, like on the fly. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should make some spiritual weapons today. Let's start with a rugby, just so we can start with a rugby. But I think that's a great idea. What is a divine sensors, though? I don't know what that is. What's that for? What are some other good ideas for spiritual weapons? Maybe just a floating skull. That could be fun. Okay. Let's start with the rugby. Before we do anything else, let's start with the rugby, and then we will, maybe we'll draw some swords. I like drawing swords, they're fun. Super fun. Ooh, a shield. A shield could be good. We'll draw a shield, too. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not how that's supposed to work. Hold on. Hold on. I think my walk-up tablets are not doing good right now. Okay, so that's fine. Yep. Everything looks good. Options. Okay, close. Open Photoshop back up. We'll try this again. Divination sensors are usually invisible effects created through spell likes Arcane Eye. You can move them around the battlefield and see through them. Okay, gotcha. Oh, we can make an eyeball. That could be fun. I see what's happening here. Are people allowed to vote for more than one thing? Oh no. Oh no. There's actually, I was reading about this the other day. What's it called? There is a neurological principle. That's not right either, though. There's something that drives humans to want to balance things, which I think is interesting. There we go. We got pressure sensitivity back. Okay. We're in it to win it now. I wanted to give him a helmet, and now I'm not sure it looks good. We'll think about it. Everybody needs a wizard rugby. So I think that's what we're going to do today. Rugby, a wizard hat. The magician. Apparently, I did need a warm-up. Oh my. Oh my, this rugby. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's gonna be a long week. Got Thanksgiving coming up. Ooh, yeah, Shield's taking hold. I like it. I like what I see. You like me a good Shield. When I did the Patreon roll, not a Patreon roll, Patreon poll? Poll is the word I'm looking for. Don't know why that was weird. They were asking for characters. I should have been more specific with that. Should have been more. Which characters did they want? But I think spiritual tokens is a good idea. Oh right, Thanksgiving exists. Megumi, hello, hello. Yeah, I'll be taking off this Thursday, which, you know, that's not super weird. I'm gonna try to cook a turkey tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll cook the turkey tomorrow. Turkey is delicious. That's all I'm saying. I got paperwork to do. That's fair. What kind of wizard would Rugby be? Illusory wizard? I want there to be a spice wizard. I don't know why. It just seems like it'd be really funny. I don't even want to clarify what that means. I just want it to be spice. Is Rugby a wizard? I mean, not normally. He is when he has a hat. Rugby can be whatever he wants to be. Exactly. Head protector, hello. I preferred glazed ham. That's fair, you know. Wait, you prefer glazed ham at Thanksgiving, or would you always take glazed ham over turkey? Because I love turkey. I eat turkey year round. I just only ever cook the big ones around Thanksgiving. And really what's going to happen is I'm going to cook a whole turkey. I'm going to have like a drumstick one day. And then I'm going to make turkey enchiladas. And then I'm going to make turkey sandwiches. And then I'm going to make turkey soup. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Except anything that requires actual intellect. Uh-oh. Wicked burn on Rugby. Not cool. I think Rugby's a smart little dude. But I do make him very derp, which, you know, I can understand why you would think that. And we make fun all the time and say that his head is full of nothing. So maybe I'm the one with the skewed perspective of rugby. No, he's real smart. Such a handsome boy. Rugby is just the personification of my cat. Or myself, you know? Maybe this is a self-portrait. Imagine you being a wild magic wizard. It's actually good to know. I have a love-hate relationship with wild magic. I like the concept, but I hate the execution. Many players want the low randoms and it ruins games. But it doesn't make it bad. A wizard rugby. I think that's a pretty good warm-up. Got a nice little rugby token going. You could probably color it. What do you guys think? Ooh, the Mason and Shielder. Neck and neck now. Let's give it some color. I think we can do a quick color. Oh, that is very bright green. That's some hyper rugby right there. It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ooze. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. I'm trying to get some, trying to get my music stuff set up for YouTube. Everyone has a love-hate relationship with wild magic. So it's kind of what I think. Can either help or hinder you. Yeah. And that's why I said I think mechanically I like the idea of, having a little bit of chance of things happening. I feel like it's one of those mechanics that gets picked up by people that just want to troll. Cough, cough, Dalcor. Not calling him out as a troll, but just like, Dalcor loves it because it is so random. It's just like, I don't like the random, I want some stability in my game. But that's fine, People are allowed to like that, and I'll always allow it. I don't have to like everything, Wizard cat. Nothing's more terrifying than wizard cat. That was an old internet meme poll. I apologize. I apologize to everyone for that. If you don't like wild magic, be a clockwork soul. Ooh, tell me more about the clockwork soul. Honestly, I don't see anyone wanting to play wild magic casters in my games. Interesting. I've had a few. A few people. I like, I guess I shouldn't say I like. A way I've enjoyed wild magic is like applying it to specific items or abilities. In the past, I've seen that done pretty well a few times. Like cursed items having a little bit of wild magic on them, or potions with wild magic attached to them. Then it's not like an every time occurrence, which I like. Pew, 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 pew. That's a great cat. That's a great cat. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, we are hanging out in the Discord. People are welcome to post memes and stuff there if you want. Just chit chat. Okay, I think that's a rugby. Oh. Looks like a goblin sock puppet, which is the perfect way to draw a rugby, so I think we did it. Dang it. Restored balance, bastion of law, trance of order, clockwork, cavalcade. Interesting. It's a subclass that comes out and tosses. The main focus is making everything neutral, so it can make advantage or disadvantage and make it worthless. Interesting. Interesting. That sounds not fun for the whole party. What was I watching? I was watching Instructor Boy. I think it's Instructor Boy. He's talking about silvery barbs. We talked about it a little bit last week, but like, oh man, silvery barbs is silly and unnecessary and kind of broken. I think it has an interesting place in the school. So like, I could see the Clockwork Cavalcade being an interesting choice for if you have the intent of your character being neutral. I like that. But I just see it as being something people take to be kind of trolly. Someone's spiritual weapon is a rugby. I like that. That could be fun. I don't see why not. Should we make a ghost version of him so he's just like glowy? Could do that. I'm afraid if I save this out as a PNG right now, it's gonna make the stream crash. But we'll try it. We'll see if everything takes a poop. 1. Make a rugby. Make a rugby glow. I'm gonna grab these two. I'm gonna put that inside of the thing. I'm gonna label this rugby. There we go. Now the question is, what can we do with this? What if we go filter gallery and we make him real glassy? And then we shift him to like very bright. A bleep. That looks really funny to me. Just a bubbly rugby. And then we make this like, oh boy. Can you animate? Oh my goodness, that would be so funny to have this as like a glowing token inside of Foundry. A rainbow rugby. Rugby has unfinished business and came back from the dead as the I actually really like that. That's cute. I'm gonna keep that. We'll save that as part 2. I don't know what the sounds are. I just felt like making them. Okie dokie. What is winning? It looks like Mace is winning right now. So we'll end that poll. And we'll draw a Mace. Rookzer0 Q&A. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Man, YouTube's got some weird stuff going on. I think I want to make something for what is it? Dancing lights? That could be really nice. There we go. I don't know if people can... Oh, yeah. Funny. Looks like my sound suppression is keeping the fan from making any noise, but it's loud. It's loud over here, so sorry about that, everybody. Hope I don't sound weird today. All right. Oh, a divine mace. Oh, I didn't put shield on that list. I'm sorry. What did I put? What did I put? Or did I put shield? I did. Okay. We Gucci. We Gucci. I don't know why I said that. I never want to say that again. We good. I really like bladed maces. I think they look awesome. What should we do to make it look like a spiritual weapon? There are many options. What should we do specifically? Should we make it glow? Should we give it wings? Spectral flaming mace. That sounds pretty awesome. There should be more official gauntlet weapons. Only one is attached to an armor set and it's cursed. Yeah, that's weird. I love like... I just gave away 3 magical gloves. Wow, that was a loud shift. Yeah, I gave away to my party the other day. I gave them... I hope Lars isn't here, because then he'll hear my secrets, but I assume he's not. Lars, if you're here, you gotta close your ears or just tell me so you don't hear the secret. I gave him 3 options of gloves to pick up. He could have taken all of them, but he only took 1, which I am very proud of him for. For those of you that don't know, Lars is one of my D&D players. Him and Kevin the Necromancer are currently trying to survive. But he chose the mittens of fire protection, which is essentially they're just oven mitts. They're just really nice oven mitts. That's all they are. But the other option was, these are some fun items I'd come up with. These are kind of cursed. You're right. There's a lot of cursed gloves out there now that I think about it. I wanted gloves of immovable grasp. So, like, once you grabbed something, you couldn't let go of it. I thought that would be really funny because it seems useful in, like, it gives you immunity to disarm, but you also can't let go of whatever you're holding. And I think that's funny. So, I think both of those things need to happen. Unfazable grasp. I guess I don't really know how I would have those unattached, though. Standard action to open your hand? That could be funny. Like, nobody wants that in combat, but at the same time, that little bit of delay, like, that sucks. So kind of cursed. Kind of cursed. You might be right. What was the other gauntlet I had? Can't remember what the other one was. The other one was pretty innocuous, though. I should look that up. I do love making homebrew weapons and items. One of my small joys of being a DM is making up a bunch of random stuff. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on. Let me get my notes. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. What? Well, why not? Stream quality poor. I wonder if that's because I was trying to save out the PNGs. F's in chat if you're still in chat. I think my YouTube stream might have just crashed. Serious issue that needs attention. Well, how do I fix it? So, yeah. Huh. I'm going to refresh this page because OBS says we're doing great. But YouTube, not happy. YouTube not happy at all. Open the widget, yo. Yay, there we go. I had to refresh. All right, we're good. Okay. So let's see if we can find these gloves. I don't know if anybody cares, but I care. That's not my notes at all. I'm gonna keep drawing. I'll think about it. What are some other fun ideas we could make gloves out of? Megumi, did you want like magical gloves or just like gloves with spikes on them? Like punching weapons? What are those called? What are those called? Katars? That sounds right. Spectral flaming base. I also like the idea that you can like enchant your gloves to have weapon properties. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. So if you want like flaming fists, yeah, just have gloves of fire. It's awesome. Should we make it on fire? On fire sounds pretty cool. Kind of want to just make it like radiate. Blah, 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 blah. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended. I wonder if that is something I can fix. 45K. Can I change that in OBS? Let's find out. we'll try that. We'll see if that helps. Ooh, I bet it's also because I have a checkerboard in the background. That's never fun for compression. Let's just bring this down a little bit. I'm gonna get a ruler real quick because I can do that. Rulers are great. Ba, 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 ba. Do some of this. Can I make it look like it's on fire? Or maybe we should give it a halo. That could be pretty funny. With a tiny mace halo. Makes sense. Or am I just being silly now? That's not how halos work at all. That's pretty funny, actually. I like that. We just got to make it not awful. That's the goal now. People want that sword. All right. Sword's coming up. I just closed all of the windows. That's not what I want to do. There we go. All right. Can we put some kind of like holy runes on the staff? Or is it called? I guess it wouldn't be the staff. It'd be the. I don't know what you would call that. Shaft? Shaft. There we go. That's the word I'm trying to use. Oh, oh. Da, da, da. Okay. Should we give this some color too? I guess I don't see why not. Add up a little bit. What do you think? Like a light blue? Is that a good holy mace color? Maybe yellow. I guess we could make this white and then put everything else in color. That could be interesting. So it's just like glowing, bright glow. Or we could make it a lightsaber, you know? That could be fun. Pro tip, copy the layer, merge it down. That's how you get the right. No transparencies. Right opacity, I guess. Better way to say that. Check out my opacities. That's a gnarly looking mace. I dig that. It's just like a big barbel on a stick. Kind of want to make all of these look like they're painted on brown paper or wood. That could be really cool. Let's see what we can do. Let's have some fun with it. I think I had a wood texture on here anyways. I would love to find a way to like print these on actual wooden tokens. I bought some wood, like 1-inch wood tokens and a 1-inch hole punch so I could cut them out and glue them on. But it just doesn't quite work right. I'm not sure what else to do. I could order like 1-inch stickers, and then they would at least be cut right in a way that I think is clean. Get a laser cutter, I guess. Etch the lines in and then hand paint the rest of it. That could be cool. I love tokens. I love figures too for D&D, but tokens make me happy. It's currently yellow on the yellow. Now I don't know if I like that as much. Maybe we'll go back to a blue. Somewhere over here, maybe? That is a bright ass token right there, is what I've done. It's pretty silly, actually. Kind of like it, but I also trying to figure out how to make it better. What would make this better? Taking suggestions. We could make it on fire. It's always a possibility. Ooh, what if we do this? Just go under there. Fancy. I think I do like it underneath the gradient. I think that's a little more interesting. That's actually kind of funny. What if we do this? The line's not quite so thick, so they get a little bit of color to them. Just do it. Luminosity? No, that won't work. That's not bad, though. I think that's okay. I think that's a good mace. I think that's fine. I think we'll call that one there. That looks very... It feels very spectral holiness to me. I might put the white on this halo instead of the blue. Nice mace. Okay. So we will call that one good. And we will put that in the folder. Label this mace. And then I think we're doing the sword next, right? Or are we doing the shield? Let's find out. Spiritual weapon. Sword. Wow, no shields this time. That's funny. No shields. All right. Bum bum ba. Oops. No, not what I want. Okay. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Boop. I think we're drawing a sword next. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, should we do like a big two-handed sword? I think that's kind of appropriate. I guess clerics can only use one-handed swords though, so... Would it be a big old, like, paladin sword? Maybe a long sword? I don't like that. And yes, I realize how skinny that got. How about a messer? I don't know what a messer is. It sounds really familiar. Of what does that mean? Look it up, I guess. Let's quick. Oops. Is that right? Seems fine. Okay. M-E-S-S-E-R. Ah, weird. I would consider that a falchion. Oh, they're the same. Got it. I found it. We could do that. Maybe I'll do both, because I really like the long sword. So let's do a long sword and let's do a falchion. Long swords are really just sharp spears that are all the way down. What if spear, but backwards? I could probably make this a little bigger. It's a really long blade. Kind of like it. I dig it. Oh, lordy. How's our boat doing? Kobolds, eh? Kobolds. Should we use the same background as the base? That could be interesting. We do this and then just copy them. Drag them up here. Abwa! That would make sense to try to keep them the same general idea. I wonder if we need a different token outline so people know it's not a... They know it's not a character, it's just an extra piece. You definitely change the color for sure. Maybe we make it a little more ethereal instead of like pounded metal. Spiritual weapon could also be wielded by a disembodied celestial hand with eyes on it. That seems very specific. That is a cool idea. Why the eyes, though? Why the eyes? Biblically accurate angels often has eyes all over them. Oh, I understand. What if we just put eyeballs in here? I've made a spider web. That's not what I want. This, that, this, this. Control I. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Which tab? Why is it not working? What am, oh, I'm drawing on the thing. I understand. Maybe we don't need this one. Maybe we just need... Nope. I think that's good. I think that looks good. There's something weird about the line here on the sword. It just doesn't feel even. And it might be this. It might just be this. So let's try to give this a little more stability. Whoops. Turn this off. Turn that back on. That. Too thick. Try it again. There we go. I like that better. Okay. Does that look like a sword? It's a little weird. Let's grab these. And shrink them. Grab that. We'll go here. We'll go. Do this first. Grab this. That. There we go. Doot doot. I'm here for the view support. Thank you, Dad Steve. Welcome in. We're making some tokens today. Making some tokens. Oh my goodness, what if I do this? Okay, check this out. I have a weird idea. Bleep. Bleep. And then this one will make, I don't know, red. Ooh, that looks way cooler than whatever I did on the other side. Let's just get rid of that. Just make a copy of that. Give it a little bit of like a halo echo. No, I like 3. I like the 3. We do that. That's a pretty good spiritual weapon token, I think. I like it. Good. Hello, Scoop Cat. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. All right. Alright. How are we doing? Looks like we're doing a tiefling next. Tiefling or a kobold? We only have 2 votes. People can keep voting. Oh, we were going to draw the falchion. Let's do the falchion next. And then we'll do it. Let's grab all of these swords. Put them in a folder. Turn it off. I can't use the symmetry for this one unless we do 2 falchions. But that seems unnecessary. A tiefling kobold? I mean, it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know what the hell they look different, though. It's got more demonic kobold? Should that go up or down? I think it goes down. It goes up on the back. You put a flaming halo above the distorted horns of a demonic kobold, and you have a tiefling kobold. I suppose so. Yeah. Could do something like that. That'd be fun. They're drawing swords, everybody. These will be available for all the Patreon members as well as anybody in the Discord here. I should probably post them on the YouTube. Or I might just make this live stream Patreon only, viewable afterwards. Not sure how to do that. You know, we're working through some stuff that we haven't dealt with before, so we'll figure that out. Is anybody a YouTube member of a channel? I don't know if that's actually a thing that people are doing or not. Subscriber, yes, but like membership? I don't know. Does it turn off the ads? I don't know what it does. I will post this in the YouTube members. They can get all the tokens, but they'll also be available on the Discord. So feel like that's the only way you gotta get it. I need to find a way to make YouTube members Patreon members. Maybe on the Discord, just give them the same thing. Get your stuff together, YouTube. I'm trying to overtake Twitch here. Trying to figure out how to get rid of Twitch. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. This one could be cool to have like a flame on it. I like that idea. This looks crooked though. What did I do here? Ooh, that looks way more wicked. Dig it. Okay. That's not as detailed as the others. Should put some like runes or something down this. More eyeballs. Oh, what if this? What if this? That's actually not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Problem failed. Problem failed. No, I don't like that. What's a good sword design? What's something good to like run down the back of a sword? It makes it look like mechanical, which is not what I want. Maybe it just doesn't have... Maybe it's like a... Maybe the blade is just solid? I don't know. What would look good going down the back of the blade? It is a spiritual weapon, so like... Whatever we do here, it's going to kind of do its own thing. But I feel like we can give it some kind of detailing, some kind of something to really make it pop. I like the eyeballs in the last one, but I don't know if that's right for this one. Taking all suggestions. Claw marks? That could be interesting. Cracks? Lightning? Artistic scroll work. Yeah, like what does that entail though? Like, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. What kind of scroll work would just non-sequential text? Like bars of it? Or just like filigree? Do, 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 do. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Let's try it. See what we can do. Woo woo. I don't know if filling it in is necessary. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay, well, what if we... Let's just keep going and see what happens. If I created a spider sword again, maybe it looks like webs. It looks a little bit like webs. Try to fill it with wing motifs into the handguards so that it wanted to get super fancy. If that's true, yeah, we didn't put any feathers on this one, did we? But we did the others. So maybe we should try to spread that out. Try to branch them all together, bring them all together, bridge them all together. How do we want to do that? Bring them all together. It's a little too pointy. But maybe this one's not attached. so much blue. My phone just beep. Hold on a second. Am I hearing things? Nope. I'm hearing things. Do 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 do. That was a good idea. I really like the way this looks. And then I think what we'll do down here, we will get that, this, the radio. Try to fit up. Yeah, okay. Sorry, wing motif. Yes. That's pretty spirally. So we're gonna grab this, go here, and do that. Control Shift I. Maybe that should just go in the middle, though. How does that look? It looks pretty good. I honestly liked the way it looked on this. Maybe we'll do another one. We'll do something like this, where it's just completely crosses the sword. How's that look? It's alright.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Welcome in. How are you doing today?
I'm alright.
I think I'm good on this one. I think we might need to shift this around. We really want it to like fall somewhere in between those colors. Oh boy. Not sure what's doing that. How are you doing today? What's the hip haps?
Say what?
What's the hips haps?
Not
Anything new going on?
Been a pretty kind of boring day, to be honest.
How'd the Pathfinder go?
It went good. It was a nice little challenge. It was just 3 of us.
Yeah.
We fought a paper lantern yokai.
Oh, fun.
And Bernie's character got really, really low, but we quickly turned it around.
Well, that's good.
With a few lucky fort saves. Well, unlucky for said paper lantern. Both Dagon and Burning were stacking on status effects on it, so
That sounds good.
I was kind of useless because it had resistance to physical damage +5. So like, if I rolled pretty low, I just wouldn't even hurt it.
Yeah, DR is really tough in Pathfinder. I really like it as a mechanic, but it's one of those things that, like, how do I say it? Like, if you aren't prepared for it, it sucks. It's just like, well, can't do nothing.
Yeah, and it was just like all physical damage, like even if it was magical physical damage. So it was like, that's all I do is physical damage.
Yeah. Something I like to do with whenever I have like a ranger or a gunslinger or something, it's like I have to have a way for this character to like shoot fire. One way or the other, I have to shoot fire.
Well, the thing is, if I was playing my gunslinger, I could have done that. My Tengu literally has produce flame as a cantrip innately, so it's just like I could have done something, but I think it's also resistant to fire though.
Yeah. Oh, bummer.
Could be wrong.
All right, I think I'm done with that one. So we got falchion, longsword, mace. Pretty happy with those. I think
I like
we're
that
good.
mace.
Yeah, that's a good splattery mace. Let's see how it goes.
An actual mace, not a morning star.
Yeah, bladed maces are my favorite. And a rugby. We have a rugby in here somewhere. All right. So it looks like, what are we doing? Let's look at that thing here. It looks like we're doing a tiefling kobold, which doesn't help me. We talked about it. We'll figure it out.
You can mesh them together.
Yeah.
Tiefling, kobold tiefling.
We've been going for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna go refill my glass of water and use the restroom real quick. Everyone hang tight. I'll be right back. Get up, stretch your legs. I'm gonna click the add button because I have to. I don't have to. I want to. Everybody, yeah. Still, take a break, everybody. Go get a snack. Stretch your arms. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Hello, cat. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're back. I got a whole bunch of grapes, and I had to fight a box to get a drink out of them. Box. Whew. Yeah, hello. An abyssal tiefling. Aren't all tieflings abyssal based? Like in the books?
No, infernal based.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, sorry.
All
I didn't
right.
post it, though. Yeah. The abyss is for demons, the hells is for devils.
I don't subscribe to the difference. Fight me.
Oh, take it up with Gary Gygax and every other D&D and fantasy writer.
Yep. That's fine. Da, 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 da. Oh, I don't know. I just realized none of you can hear Corvus, who's been talking to me this whole time. Maybe
sure?
you can. Hold on. Nope, I haven't. Sorry, I was on the wrong page. When I went to the Be Right Back page, Discord isn't active there.
Hmm.
Okay. So it looks like Tiefling won.
Did it? Oh.
Yep. The Tiefling Kobold has been won out. Hello, Skip Cat. It's getting cold in here. The heater is kicking on. Because I lowered it. And oh boy. It's like 50 degrees outside, which is not nothing here. Definitely not chilly. Like, sorry, it's chilly. It's not like freezing yet, but.
Though they are in one D&D, the set they've published are going back to the 3.5 version of Tieflings.
Where are they from?
So they can be anywhere from the lower planes. So the Hells, the Abyss, Hades.
Yeah, okay. That's the way I like it.
Because the way they were
Outsiders.
in 5th edition was they were more or less how they were in 4th edition, where they were like all related to one single devil.
No difference between demons, and devils judging me. You know what? That's fine. If it's got wings and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a dragon. If I can mix my metaphors.
Demon dragons.
Demon dragons. Yeah, I'm a big fan of tiefling as a nondescript form of outsider blood.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to devils and demons, I feel like devils are just really smart demons, and thus don't want to be like. I'm sure if you said it to a demon, they'd get upset. Or if I said it to a devil, they'd get upset.
No, they'll pretend they're not upset and then like put in a plan that will over 20 years cause your demise.
Yeah. Slowly curse you.
Yeah.
Via your morning breakfast. I'm not saying that it's bad that they are that way. I'm just saying the hill I will die on is I don't care.
I understand.
Basically, this war between nerds and jocks.
Yes. That is a perfect way to describe
Sure.
the war between devils and demons. Yeah. I've been on our archives of Nessus all day looking at all the major update they put on their site.
Nice.
There's like...
Is it that they added books, or what did they add to it?
Yeah. So they added like 6 books all together.
Okay.
5 of them are adventure paths, and the other one is
that's
the
nice.
newest book they put out for the Impossible Lands. Apparently one of the adventures is called The Crown of the Kobold King.
Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. The crown as in you're trying to become the king, or... Ooh,
I do not know.
I gotta look into that, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few...
Oh, excuse me.
But it looks like there's they had a few different monsters and some magic items to it.
Did they fix tattoos yet?
No, but they added some.
Nice. Are any of them below level 3?
Let me look. I haven't looked at the tattoos.
I need more creative forms. I prefer demons, they're cooler, instead of red, blue, and horns. Red or blue with horns. Oh, for tieflings, you mean? That's why you're wanting abyssal tieflings, so they're more like monstrosity? Hold on. Monstrous. I don't know why I added a whole extra syllable in there. That was weird. How about I roll a D something and see what fiend or tiefling is based on? We talked about my hatred of lol random earlier, but yeah, like, if you're creating a character that way, I absolutely think that's a good way to do it. On the other hand, I just want to draw horns. That's all I want. The real problem with doing that, like when you're doing art, is so like the tieflings that the books are based around are a specific type of tiefling, but they're the most common, right? So that's what a lot of people think of. So if you make a really unique looking one, people are like, wait, what is that? It doesn't look like a tiefling. It's like, yeah. But I think tieflings should have wings and claws and spikes and horns of all varieties.
One of the books did have winged tieflings, but of course a lot of DMs like ban them immediately.
Yeah.
It's flying.
Wings are powerful. I think 4th edition let you just randomly, like, let you pick, but... Sorry I didn't hear you say that. I got here at the end of the break. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. It was a long while ago. We were talking about wild magic. Yeah, what was... I had a friend play a tiefling that... Like, we picked one of the demons that had, like, a hole in its chest. That was interesting. They had, like, a tiny pocket dimension. And no one uses it.
Like a hollow?
They have claws. Oh. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I figure if you're making a tiefling, you can go ahead and just, like, find a demon you like. Demon or devil. And just use that. As your baseline for the race.
Yep.
I love that idea.
Be a nice demon, not or nice devil. They're like insect devils.
It's one way to do it.
Looks like the lowest one they have in the new book is level 5.
Dang it. That doesn't help.
Yeah, I think they just published it wrong, where it's like, because there's no level 1, it's level 2 and up.
Who do we need to message on TikTok? Twitter. Who do we need to message on Twitter and ask about this?
Whoever did the...
How to D&D, hello, hello, how are you today? Oh, a demon, so cool. Bone devils are not... I don't know what that word is. Chasms? How are you doing today, D&D? How to D&D? I should see if there's a way to... Can I, like, shout you out in a way? I don't know if I can. I'll figure that out. If you have a way of me shouting you out, great. If not, post links to your YouTube channel, because this is great. It's lots of great information, lots of good live streams. If you guys don't know how to D&D, I highly recommend you go check out their stuff. He's good. He's good stuff.
I lied. The lowest level tattoo is level 3.
Well, that's closer. It's closer to the level 2 that we need for the...
Yeah, I don't... They not
the
published
feat.
anything for 2, which is weird.
Have a bit of time to listen to you. Well, yeah, welcome in. Welcome. And like I said, if you do want to post anything, let me know. I think actually maybe I can do that. Maybe I can just find a link to your channel. How goes the meme creations? I'm not good at memeing. By any stretch of the meme. Wow. I'm not even good at sentencing today. Any stretch of the imagination, I'm not good at memeing. Ba 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 ba. Hell yeah, okay, I think I found it. Boom, there we go. I can also put a link, but I think that just calls you, like pings you instead of actually like linking to your channel, so we'll see how that works. And we'll hope that works, and if it doesn't, go check them out. It's good stuff. Enjoy your meme times. We're trying to make a tiefling token here. And we're arguing about what kind of devil/demon we should be using. I just want to draw cool horns. Maybe we should do squiggly bits? What was that? Just draw cool horns?
Yeah, just draw, or, well, you said squiggly bits, just draw Draenei now.
Could just draw a dry eye.
Space goats.
Space goats. Oh, I have some shade to sling later, after the show.
Oh no.
Specifically about people we know playing dry eye. I guess there's nothing wrong with dry eye. They are space goats, which is fine. That's not how ears work. 1, that's not where ears go. 2. Maybe we should just draw a cool hair. Oh, what if we did like chain hair? That could be cool.
Bit of a chain devil going on.
Yeah, chain devils are great. They're neat horns. I don't know what that is either. Should I look that up? Ooh, what if we do like beholder scales?
This is one of my favorite new items they've added into the Pathfinder. A goo grenade.
A goo grenade?
Yes.
All right. Like, is it just like a? Because
It's
we
an
used to
ooze.
have alchemical. Oh, it's an ooze. It's not actual. Just like a
It's
sticky.
It's an alchemical bomb that
Okay,
has a fast-growing but short-lived ooze in it.
that's
And
funny.
the creature takes persistent acid damage and has a circumstance penalty added to its speed as the goo clings to it.
That's awesome. They used to have the alchemical glue as a bomb, and so you needed the alchemical solvent, or you were just like permanently adhered to something. So
That
that's
takes
funny
to the
that they
wall.
would, yeah, super glue anything to anything. I have to admit, chain devils are the only devils and another 2 that I like. Right, I was looking at these other ones. Yeah, I like chain devils a lot. I think they're a fun creature to use.
There's also
Living chains just
ooze,
sounds cool.
an ooze pick that you can get. So you pour an ooze, this silver ooze into like a lock, and it will mold itself into the shape of the key that it needs to fit in.
Well, that's not how locks work at all.
I feel like it is. It just
If you took a bunch of like resin and poured it into a lock, that does not a key make. That just ruins the lock.
but it's an ooze. It's somewhat sentient, so it's going to shape
Okay.
itself into the appropriate shape.
But at that point, it is just a key, and it could just open the door. You would, I
Yeah.
would think. Okay. So if the intent is you pour the ooze in and it unlocks the door for you, I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
100%. Okay. I thought you meant it would make you a key.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no.
I've made myself into a key, and I'm like, that's like a lockpick, but with extra steps.
It's essentially a thieves' tools in
Gotcha. That's awesome.
ooze
Okay.
form.
Ooze and ooze. That's really cool. That is cool. I like that. I misunderstood.
I probably just explained it. There was only like one time use, which is kind of sad.
Oh, I've opened the door for you. Remember me. Was it Critical Role or the McElroy boys that had the weird little lockpick gnome?
I don't remember anything from Critical Role, so
Must have been the McElroy boys. It was like an automated gnome that could pick locks, but every time they summoned it, it was just like really annoyed. Like, hey, can you get this lock open? He's like, yeah. The hell. I like that idea. I like sentient creatures just not being happy to being sentient. What have you done? Why am I here? Pass butter. Oh god. I know the magic gnome. It's from the Adventure Zone. Okay. Great. I like the magic gnome. What do people think? Goat ears on tieflings? Every time you use it, the DM can judge you and your party more morally. Ashley Brown, hello, hello. Good luck with the gambling. It's not gonna work. Twitch has spurned me for the last time. Gambling was one of them, though. We'll see.
Fake
I think we will try to be. Yeah, never again. I think we'll try some YouTube live for a while. We'll see what happens. People really liked Twitch over YouTube. Let me know. You know, it's definitely a different space. And it will probably be on Twitch tomorrow, to be totally honest. But I think we're going to be trying to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream on YouTube moving forward for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Do you think a satyr would be considered a tiefling if people didn't know what a satyr was? Like, they're more Fey inspired, but
If the peasants are idiots, then probably.
do you think you could pass off as one or the other?
I don't know if a tiefling might be able to pass off as a satyr, but I'm not sure if a satyr could pass off as a tiefling.
I want these to be non-class specific, because I want these to be usable for lots of people. So I think we're going to try to keep these just very nondescript here. What's another good... What's something besides the horns that a tiefling should have? Pointy teeth? Maybe pointy teeth?
A spiky chin? Like chin spikes?
Just give her a little goatee. Little spike goatee. You really want that dry knight, don't you?
No, I was thinking of like the pureblood Sith. They have like weird chin spikes.
Designed for monks. Monks are very neutral. That's true. Can't tell if it's a monk or a barbarian. It's a druid. Yep, that sounds right. Sounds right. Not gonna lie, I've done that. Tieflings suffer a lot of prejudice, but you know what? The racist stuff for most oppression gamers. I highly doubt that. Just kidding. Okay, I get you. I feel like I might have accidentally turned this into like a half dragon. Except for the floofy ear.
Maybe the chin spikes were a bad idea.
Maybe. You could open the mouth up and give him teeth. Never trust a tiefling or a halfling with shoes on.
Not all tieflings have cloven hooves.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about that. Do halflings have... Oh, because halflings don't wear shoes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Alright.
It could either be a changeling or a doppelganger.
We just have really bad toe fungus.
I have bunions, so I need to keep it covered up.
I have a curse. Curse of bunions. Ooh, that's cool. I've seen that before. What is that?
I think it's a Warhammer thing. I think it's the Great Horned Rat.
Okay. There's a picture of a person on there, so yeah. The Great Horned Rat definitely sounds familiar. Is that what should we just have more horns? Just non-stop. More horns. Warhammer! Hags would use shoes. This guy's... The horned rat, good, yes, good. I was at a card shop this weekend. We were looking at a bunch of stuff, and my friend was like, "Yeah, I think about getting into Warhammer." And I'm like, "Do you know anything about it?" He's like, "No, but it looks fun." And I was like, "Oh boy,
Sweet summer child."
Here we go.
Prepare to be in debt.
Yep.
I hear like people complain like Pathfinder and D&D are the most expensive tabletop games. I'm like, have you heard of Warhammer of any type?
Just depends on what you're doing. I think Warhammer has a little more like preloaded cost to it. Because like with D&D, you technically don't have to own the books as long as somebody owns the books.
Yeah.
But Warhammer, like the figures are the game. Like that's where the money's going into. So.
And they very much want you to use their official figures.
Well, yeah, because I mean that's the thing, right? Like, Wizards doesn't want you copying their books, which is fair. Female Skaven art is a slippery slope, my friend. Only 2 questionable minis. Only 2 questionable... What, for female Skaven, or... What do you mean? What makes them questionable? Gotcha. Don't search never.
Proceeds to Google later.
Let me just put that on the list to Google. Google when alone. I don't think I've ever had to draw. I guess no, that's not true. Okay, so I've done a few rat folk. Done a lot more kobolds, but I've done a few rat folk commissions. The thing about rat folks for me is whenever I draw a female rat folk, I just draw them the same. So. I've not yet had to run into the weirdness that the internet can produce.
Knock on wood.
Oh, I'm sure someday. Someday I'll have to look it up, but.
I want a rat folk ninja that's really sexy and with boob armor and it's all the things.
To each their own.
Rodent kobolds.
Kobolds equal squirrels. Don't at me. I like the little furry kobolds. I still think they're fun.
As long as they're not wild kobolds, I'm fine.
Wild kobolds? What do you mean?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not a big fan of the derpy dog rats.
Yeah, with horse teeth.
It's like if the birds from a Dark Crystal had a baby with Goofy.
Oh my god, yes.
Candle! It's like, oh, get out of here.
No, take candle.
Prepare to suffer from being judged. What would a female myconid look like? I don't know if there are female myconids. All myconids are just myconids.
Yeah.
Depending on how you look at it. I mean, the myconid I drew for my video has a female-esque perspective for what? I drew her very feminine. Yeah. Thick is what they would look. They would look thick.
Extra.
Just like the male myconids. Extra thick.
Indeed.
It's literally a mushroom. Myconids have 32 sexes and 200 plus genders. There you go. I want a slime mold race, distinct from fungus and oozes. But are slime molds separate? So I thought slime molds were like just bacterial colonies. Is that not the case?
I mean, that's just oozes.
Yeah. Ashley Brown, if you can sell it to me, I will. I'll draw it. We are the biofilm colony.
We are Legion for we are many.
Yep. They're playable in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I think. Of course, Pathfinder is. Pathfinder's great. You can probably play a tree stump in Pathfinder. Too many wacky races. You can, yeah. Yeah, I am currently doing that. I'm currently playing a tree stump. You can play a tree stump that is a living tree, or you can play a cosmic orb that controls a tree stump. Both are viable builds.
Yep.
Yeah.
There isn't so much an ooze ancestry, but there is a ooze archetype that you can like spec into.
Well, maybe I'm thinking of Starfinder.
Maybe.
Starfinder's got some fun stuff. Which way does this contour? Kind of lost here. Not sure I like this as much. Did he eat the shrooms? Basically, I want a worm mage, but made of amoebas. Oh boy.
No, thank you. But more power to you.
Worm mage made out of amoebas. But are amoebas? Amoebas aren't. I mean, that feels like you should just play an ooze. Right?
I mean,
right?
I think so.
I think so.
Like, be a transmutation wizard who got turned into an ooze.
I think a lot of the oozes could be amoebas.
I mean, there is a giant amoeba that's in the ooze monster family in 2nd edition.
Is there?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
There's also apparently like a amoeba swarm, which sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more like bacteria. He ate his parents. That funny. Wait, what? How do you draw a myconids? So there is I have a myconid video up. How to play mushrooms, I think is what it's called. Might be how to play myconids. Oh, I've drawn a few of them. I basically look for a mushroom and then I just turn it into a person. Usually I turn it into a sexy lady because that's how I like to draw mushrooms.
Mushroom.
But that's just my preference. So if you guys want to check that out, you're very welcome to. I've drawn a couple of them. There might be some on my Instagram too. Unless YouTube has just like fully suppressed that video because it's too sexy. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them. Is it still there?
Yeah.
That's good.
We'll see if I can share it in the chat for people.
Would Myconids need eyes? I don't think so.
I mean, I don't think they have eyes, even in D&D.
Some of them do. Some of them have big old faces. I do remember, like, part of the thing is that they just make themselves look like what they think would be helpful.
Yeah.
I like that concept.
Apparently I can post the link, but it doesn't, like, hyperlink it, so...
I probably have to, like, approve it. Let me see if I have options to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Boom, 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 boom. If you post it, I mean, I guess I could find it real quick. That's a good one. There you go. Go check that. So how the Myconids would need sexy ladies. So how the Myconids would need sexy ladies. I don't think they need it. I just think they would, you know, they have more control over what they look like, and I don't know. I'd make myself look like a sexy lady. It's awesome.
Myconids aren't, like, out to just straight up eat people, normally.
Oh yeah, a lot of them are really, really chill. Like, most of the Myconids just want to farm.
So it makes sense that they would probably take on a form that would be more comfortable.
Farm-related, farm-oriented.
I didn't want to say more pleasing, because that sounds creepy.
You either look like something that you don't want to eat, or you look like something that will convince people not to murder you.
Yep.
That's my thought. But I also think, like I said, you get to choose what you look like you can make it look like anything. I'd like a pretty lady.
I've actually been having a hard time trying to figure out what does my flesh orb look like, and it's like,
Thinking of the just scoot. I mean, there you go. Sorry, say it again, Corvus.
I said, I've been kind of reminds me just how I've been struggling trying to figure out what my flesh warp character looks like. It's like,
yeah,
because it literally is anything under the sun can go for them.
Would you have an absolutely ripped neck muscles for how many horns you have on the head? Probably. This lady's probably super beef. Yeah, flesh warped are weird. Like, it's hard for me to draw them because they really could just be anything. Mm-hmm. And it's tough.
Like, if someone doesn't have, like, a for sure image in their head of what they want, it's kind of difficult.
All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
Wait, what?
This is a Steven Universe song.
Oh.
I thought that's what Lord Dio was commenting on. So they turned it, or I guess it was Jow. Jow turned it into fungus. Giant fungus. Flesh warped equal elephant man. I mean, maybe.
I mean, that's
Could definitely go
one
that
way
way.
of doing it, but it's not what I was going for in my head, so.
The flesh warped picture that we have, like, in the book is dark. Like,
Which
terrifying.
one?
Yeah.
There's a few of them that are like, oh, this is creepy. They have to put another one in the new book, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere on the internet. I've only ever seen it on YouTube. And not as creepy, kind of weirdly aristocratic looking.
Okay. Final Fantasy did it real weird. And they were like, what if we just put like a face on this guy's boob? It's like, yeah, let's do that.
First Final Fantasy does it weird.
Yeah, Final Fantasy goes real strange. It's gonna give her a bun, but I don't think you're gonna see it anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. Oops. Oops. My eraser's too big. Wow, Plarbity. Yeah, the Steven Universe. Nice. What type of music do you like? How would you draw a female lizard folk? I usually draw female lizard folk just like men lizard folks. Yeah. I draw them the same.
Lizards don't have glands.
Middle Vocaloid. I'm not weird, shush. You're not the only person to suggest that. I've heard that before. I listen to... What have I been listening to lately? I've been listening to a lot of K-Flay. That's kind of my jam right now. And then the Cyberpunk soundtrack. Those are the two things I listen to a lot. Those are my two Pandora stations right now.
Hilarious.
Mostly unrelated, but... Weird techno and punk music.
I listen to French Canadian music.
I'm sorry.
Not really.
Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this. I didn't put up a new question mark of what we're gonna draw next.
Looks some Pink Floyd, but I'm not gonna go
Pink
out my
Floyd's
way
not
to
bad.
listen to it.
Yeah,
That
Pink
makes
Floyd
any
for
sense.
I really need to like one be in the mood for it, and I don't listen to a lot of it. It's like
Yeah.
Pink Floyd is a really nice something to have once in a while because the songs are really long. It's like, yeah, let's listen to that. It's great.
Also, I don't think I can name any other songs. So,
Yeah.
unlike, say, like Queen, which I listened to a lot growing up, so.
Same. You put a bow on a lizard folk. That's one way to do it. The meat grinder scene is scary. Chow, what are you talking about? From the Goonies? I guess that's not a meat grinder, it's a blender. Should I color this?
Where's the fleshy fingers?
I think people should draw female races that are not mammalian like the walls. What? I think it might be two different sentences. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Like the males. Okay. But slightly slimmer and wider hips. Yeah. And I think that's fine. I think that's kind of the way I look at it as well. I definitely, from an artistic perspective, like when I think of things, I think of things in masculine and feminine in form. Because those are my 2 points of reference when I think about different things, when I look up references. And you can have both of those things regardless of sex. So I think that's really all you need to do to describe something. And I've had quite a few people commission me without telling me, like they will use they or them. And so it's in my job then to be like, well, do you want to look more masculine, less masculine, androgynous, female? Like what's visually, you still need those kind of cues, because they're visual descriptors. So beyond that, yeah, I don't really care. And if you just want your lizard folk to have giant hoo-ha's, then you just got to tell me that. Hoo-ha's. Yabos.
Yabos. Oh lord, that's a reference.
I actually don't know what that's referencing. I've just heard people say it all the time, so maybe I shouldn't do that.
I know it from Hocus Pocus. I don't know if it was ever referenced in any other thing.
That sounds familiar, yeah.
Like what?
Tomboy hyena waifu. What was the when I did draw the knoll for my video. I said that was a female because that was the character I was drawing, and that's 100% totally fine for me. That's all that really matters. So
I think my favorite thing about this is when you did Jonas's Null character, and no one knew.
Yeah.
How they would have done it. So I was like, huh?
I think the only time we talked about it is Jonas described his character to me as very motherly, and so I'm like, great, okay, here she is, and then Jonas is like, oh no, I'm playing the dude, and I'm like, oh well. Like, I would have drawn it the same way. But in my mind, whenever we were playing that character, I always referred to her as she because that's what was in my head, and Jonas never corrected me. And it's like, yeah, that's totally fine.
I don't think Jonas really mattered.
He didn't care. Yeah, that was the thing. It didn't matter for him. But if people do correct me and I get something wrong, I'm totally fine with changing it. Yeah, it's all about. I can be polite like that. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. It's like my swashbuckler. They are they. But it's like
fine.
I know some people will say he sometimes, but I'm like, yeah, they probably wouldn't care.
I really like they and them for pronouns. Just like I've started doing that because like talking to people online, I don't have any gender information unless I'm given it. I just have names, and so I've started getting into just the habit of doing it that way, and it makes language. It feels better. Like it just feels better because there's no question about it. And it's just like, why don't we always talk like this? I'm so confused. Why do we have to gender everything? What's the most annoying thing to draw?
Hands.
Hands. Yeah. I was gonna say feet, but hands.
Oh. Yeah.
Hands are just weird long, or feet are just weird long hands. I don't like it. No, I like if you're talking like creature wise, or yeah, because hands are difficult. That's the thing. Faces are difficult. Hands are difficult. There's something else I was talking about because it was perspective based, and this makes it tougher. Crossbows are tough.
Rapiers.
Yeah, rapier baskets are tough, and people love them. Everybody wants a rapier basket, and it's just like it's just wire strung around something. It's so hard to draw. It's not necessarily hard to draw. It's hard to make legible.
Yeah.
Because really, like, especially at this level, like if you have a rapier that's only this big, it's like done. And then you have to like zoom in on this and try to make that detailed.
Yeah. That's why if I ever like ask for a rapier, I always like specify like a cup rapier because it's so much easier for people to draw. Yeah. There's
it looks
no
really
wire
good.
bits.
Yeah, it looks really good. I don't mind doing it. It's just, but it's tough. It's really tough. I like drawing guns, but I was also that kid that drew lots of guns because I loved like sci-fi and I love drawing like space pistols and stuff. So I'm pretty comfortable with that. Hard surface stuff, I'm not so worried about. There we go. That looks better. Liquefy! Shadow the Hedgehog fan? Everyone likes a good Noel Bard. Noel Bards are good. Shadow the Hedgehog fan. I'm confused. Because I like guns? Does Shadow use guns? My Sonic lore is hot garbage. I used to love drawing Sonic when I was young. And because he's easy. He's easy and fun to draw. But then people started doing lots of Sonic OC, and I was not into it. The two things I remember drawing, like from a very, very early age, were Garfield the Cat and Sonic the Hedgehog. That's how I trained my artistic skills. Sonic just got those noodle arms, you know? Easy to draw. Shadow uses guns, okay. Yeah, same thing. When I draw cats, like I draw a chunky cat or I draw a skinny cat. That's about the extent of my tabaxi shifting. Whoops, I forgot. Why you do this? Why are you doing this to me? Create clipping mask. There we go. That's peak content. What are we talking about? I guess I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm very confused. Yep, saying I don't know helps me understand the situation way more. Keep doing that. Ooh, my sarcasm just spiked.
Oh.
What'd I miss?
Are we really gonna be talking about the Lesty Argonian maid people? It's an old meme. Let it die.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a meme from the Elder Scrolls games. Like an in-game meme.
Gotcha.
There's a series of books called the Lesty Argonian Maid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skyrim smut.
Yes. Well, a lot older than Skyrim, but yes. It's also in Skyrim.
I don't think I've ever... Yeah, I've never played Skyrim for more than like an hour at a time. I've had quite a few friends play it, so I know a lot about the games, but I never actually played it. I always watch people play it in passing.
And I imagine when you did play, you were not paying attention to the books.
Oh, not a bit. Nope. I started a character, punched bears for a little bit, ran around, got killed by fireballs. The thing that actually made me stop playing the game, the one time I did sit down and try to play it, was I was trying to figure out how to blacksmith stuff, and I accidentally fireballed a chicken. And one thing led to another, and I ended up killing a whole town. And I was like, I don't want to play this game. Just want to blacksmith. Now he doesn't even look at chat. Yeah, it got a little weird. Where's the light source coming from? Over here. Oh, you can't see it. Top right. I've only played Skyrim just long enough to marry the yeah, I don't know what any of that it means. I like the outdoor scenes in Skyrim. I played a lot of Daggerfall and Arena. Way back in the day. Way back in the day.
Basically, Elder Scrolls, Minecraft.
Yeah, it was funny.
The only old one I played was, or like the oldest one I've ever played was Morrowind.
I played Morrowind too, yeah. I got really into Morrowind's world builder. That was fun. Arena had this weird thing where you could craft your own spells, and I made a spell that you could disintegrate walls with, and so I used it to break into the castle for the end of the game, and it just made my game crash. And I was like, whoops. Fake lizard barbarians are pretty funny. What do you like to draw the most? That's a good question. That was a good question. I draw a lot of
Owl people.
I was gonna say, yeah. Elves and owl people are a lot of fun. Whenever I get to draw whatever I want, I usually draw just chill monster ladies. It's fun. kind of like what I'm doing right now. This is pretty standard fare in my book. Any tips for drawing women? Reference, man. Yeah, get lots of reference. That's going to be true for anything. I think part of it goes back to that, like the poses. Like understanding the difference between traditional feminine and masculine forms, and then trying to find the parts of those you like, so that you can really make something read as female or male or whatever you want. Birds! Yeah. I do like drawing birds. Birds are fun. Yeah, and I think that's why reference is so important, because really, when you're looking for references, what you're doing is you're finding things that you like, and then you're trying to emulate them, or keep getting that muscle memory, or getting to the point where you are, where you have something in your visual library, which I suffer with. So reference is always good. Maybe yellow. Let's do yellow. Bright yellow eyes. How do you draw dynamic poses? You get references of dynamic poses and you break them down into their shapes, and you practice. You can do a lot of what's it called? You either do reference studies where you just copy the pose down into with structure lines, or you can do figure drawing, which is another really great way. You draw a lot and make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, that's totally true. Just start doing, if you start looking up dynamic pose figure drawing practices, there's a lot of places online that have stuff like that specifically for that purpose, so you can start learning dynamic poses. Yep. Figure drawing is really fun. Yeah, I really like it. Oh man, I picked Jester Blue, didn't I? Maybe we'll try something else. Not that Jester Blue is bad, it's just what other colors we got? Woo, that's cool. That's less cool. Magenta's pretty good. I think I like that. Swarm of jellyfish. Swarm of jellyfish would make a really good character. I think that would be awesome. I think we're gonna go with that. Is this a tiefling? It is. It is a tiefling indeed. This is a non-class specific tiefling for use with tokens. Boom. Tiefling token. Oops. What did I do? What did we do? Spend less on helmets, become a tiefling today, right? Yeah, just got that armored head. Good to go. Good to go. So I drew a female Wendigo. Ooh, scary. Okay. I was told that the abdominals are too prominent. I was a tad confused since there are some really muscular women. Yeah. I don't. Without seeing the picture, I couldn't make a comment on that. Yeah, women can have amazing abs. So, that being said, Wendigos are terrifying and have loose, flappy skin. So maybe not abs on a Wendigo, but but yeah, no, women can look like whatever you want. Other people don't get to decide what looks good. References. It's important to references. Okay, I think that was done. I think that's good. I'm happy with it. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock. Hot diggity. We are doing awesome today. If you're not a member, be a member. Go subscribe. Watch a video. That's all I got. That was the ads I had to throw at you guys for right now. I forgot to put the earring. Let's do an earring real quick. Nice stuff. Yeah. How would I show you the drawing? Oh, you can join the Discord if you want. There should be a link down below. We have places to share art on the Discord. I'm not sure. Should I draw anything else today? I think we're getting close to being done. It is almost 4 o'clock. I think we had a good stream today. I will post these for the Patreon members as well as on the Discord, or the YouTube members will get. I'll put it on the community page there. We might do another one next Monday. We might just continue on with this, keep making tokens because that's what people wanted for this month. So I think that's that. If you've not checked out the community post for Wednesday's viewer suggestion, we will be doing another draw on Wednesday. So if you have a character you'd like to see drawn, either show up on Wednesday or post it on that comment thread, and we will see if we can draw some sweet D&D characters for everybody. Aside from that, we probably won't have a stream this Friday. I might, maybe because it'll be Thanksgiving, and then I'm not sure what's going to happen on that Friday. But if I don't, I hope everybody has. If I don't see you then, I hope your Thanksgiving goes really well. Hopefully, I'll see people on Wednesday. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, and we'll catch y'all next time. Let's see if we can find anybody else to raid real quick. If I can remember how to do that. There we go. See if anybody's around. Hey, there's a whole bunch of people here. How did D&D is going? Yeah, let's go check them out. We're talking about Yetis. It's gonna be fun. Thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.